YouTube world, back at it once again. It's Instant Classic 8. I was gonna wait till I get home to do this, but kill a little time, drive, and do this. I'm here to talk about UFC 168. It's been a long time. Well, it's been a long time since I've done a video, and also it's been a long time since I talked about UFC. But tonight's UFC 168 was a huge show. I mean, as far as the hype, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, the places that I went to, that I normally go to for my UFC fights, this place was packed like I've never seen before. Just the people, like I had, this past week, people at work, who normally never talk about UFC, were talking about they wanted to see this fight. Being the two fights, Ronda Rousey and Tate, and then also Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman. People were talking about that all over Twitter. People who never talk about UFC, everyone was anticipating these two fights. Overall, the show was all right. It wasn't bad. Everything was a finish. There were no decisions, which that's not really horrible. But the pace of the show wasn't all that great because they threw in a lot of prelims, which we've already saw. And you saw one long interview with like Pete Berg. I didn't even hear what they were talking about, but it just went on for like 5 minutes. It was crazy. But either way, like I said, everyone was here to look at the two main events. The first one being Ronda Rousey defending her women's bantamweight championship against Miesha Tate. Of course, everyone knows the rivalry between these two. They hate each other. Miesha Tate, she did a decent job, but Ronda Rousey at the end did what she always does, and she is the only fighter in the UFC with a finisher. For the first time, her fight went out of the first round, which was very cool to see. I got to the third round, and Ronda just destroyed her with the arm bar. So she's still the champion. I think Miesha went for a handshake afterwards, but Ronda was like, it wouldn't be in like my family's best interest, or she said something along the lines that was saying that it would not be in her best interest to shake her hand. I'm sorry, a cop just ran by. Chesterfield County is very bad. But anyway, she's saying it was not in her best interest or her best family's interest, something like that, to shake her hand. Ronda just being a heel. Ronda doing what she's doing best, and that's making money, so that's all good. The main event, Chris Weidman defending his middleweight championship against Anderson Silva. First round, it was on the ground a lot. I, didn't really give a winner, honestly. I was saying it was more of a draw. I'm not a judge, so don't quote me on that. The second round came to, the guys were standing up. Anderson Silva went for a leg kick and then just dropped to his knees and dropped down to the ground, clutching his leg. I had no clue what was going on. They stopped the fight. Chris Weidman was celebrating. And then, of course, they showed the replay. And we all saw Anderson Silva went for the leg kick, and his leg just snapped. And it was very, very, very gruesome. I hate seeing injuries like this. And I definitely hate seeing this injury to somebody like Anderson Silva. Guy's 38, 39 years old. It's his second fight in a row he's lost. When something like this, as devastating as this happens, I'm pretty sure the guy's just going to hang it up. It'd be awesome if he can come back from this, but more than likely he's just going to hang it up. So we shall see what happens. Overall, very exciting night for the UFC. I want to say that UFC probably gained a lot of new fans tonight, which is always good. I think the sport should just grow. More people can become fans of it. And also, you guys are watching this channel. If you don't watch UFC, if you watch a lot of pro wrestling, I think that everyone can become a big fan of mixed martial arts. More importantly, become a big fan of the UFC by shows like this. Just all the hype around it. It was a very, very, very fun night of fight. So let me know what you think if you saw it. Until then, I am Mr. Classic 8. Peace.